Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, April the 25th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address, and this is a link to get into our free room. And there is a subscription code there, a promo code there for 15% off the first month or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. Also, you'll see a link for our test drive that starts May the 6th. The test drive for $8.99 will give you access to 5 full trading days of our premium service. That's everything we have to offer. And that, again, it'll start on May the 6th and run for 5 full trading days. And the link is there. I open the room at 9 o'clock every morning around, not around. I open the room at 9 o'clock, Eastern time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic at about 9:05. And I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. All right, well, a bit of a slow day for me. Let me just, this one was a very choppy one. Had high hopes for it. Take a look at it on the daily chart, and you can actually probably see it. Well, let me get the weekly up because there seemed to be a lot of room. Yeah, so you look at it on the weekly chart, you can see there was a lot of room looking left. This was an earnings play, and so definitely was attracted to it. Let me just get the 15-minute chart up. So when it got up to this level here, took out the whole number, I entered the trade, and I got in at, I got in just below the whole number at 2094. And then it moved back down. I got out at 2083, so I took I think 11-cent loss on it again, or on it. Then I got back in it, when it took out the whole number again. And I bet you it was at this candle. No, it couldn't have been this candle. So this must have been the candle I got in. There was the candle I got in first on that 15-minute. And then when it moved over again, that whole number, I took it and I made about a nickel on that one. It just did not like the way it was trading, and I'm glad I got out. Very frustrating. I thought this one, based on the weekly chart, looked like it was going to have a lot of room. Now this one is the one that kind of saved my day, I suppose. Saved my day in that up to that point, I'd had another trade in VFF that didn't work out. I lost 8 cents or 6 cents on that one. And then I looked at this one, CLS. And this is another earnings play. Now, this is not a low float. I think CLS has about 118 million shares in the float. And take a look at it on the weekly chart. Now, there's no support. Whoops. Let me get rid of my Slack. Yeah, we use Slack instead of Skype, and I see that Slack is going to go. Oh, just a second. Just got to find my chart again. Slack is going public. They already filed for their IPO today, I believe, and they're actually going to go public in, I think they said May or June. Anyway, getting back to Celestica. So this is an earnings play, and so I really like that one right at the bottom here. You see it once it took out that the bottom of that weekly candle right there. Get back to the 15-minute. I was a little late though. I wanted to get it right here, and I ended up getting it, I think it was at 743. So I got in it right there. Now, was this an astonishing trade? I suppose if you're looking for the meteorite, the meteors, no. But I'll take these sort of trades all day long. On a 15-minute chart that just continues to slowly move down. Got all the way down to 711. I traded it out before then. Several, I got it, I think at 730 and then 720 and 719. But, on a percentage basis, I will take a trade like that all the time. Very, what I call very stress-free. It wasn't moving that quickly. And typically, when you see stocks that have, 100 million in the float at least, you're not going to get the wild gyrations generally. And so, this is the sort of trade I definitely like. Now, a lot of people, of course, were in this one. Where are you? This Archie craziness in the pre-market. And unfortunately, I did not get this one, but look what this one did. This was a recent, fairly recent not IPO, a reverse split. And it went from 495 all the way up to 950. And, then that's completely and utterly pulled back. Who knows, it may start again. This actually had a halt yesterday, I recall, and it had a little bit of news, but, nothing. When I saw that news, I thought, okay, but you know what? There's only about 300,000 shares in the float, and this is what can happen to those, very, very low float situations. In fact, let me make sure. Just got to get the symbol linking. Then I'll take a look to see what the float is actually. Yeah, 605,000 in the float. So that's what can happen to these ones. You get, for whatever reason, you get people all excited, and it's like a feeding frenzy, and this is what can happen. But of course, the reverse can happen too. Once people want to sell, the low float, I mean, they just, and when people, it's like a tidal wave of selling too. But we'll see what happens. I mean, you never know. Tomorrow it may have another run. So anyway, that's it. Not a terribly exciting day for me personally. I know a lot of stuff happening in the room, but at the beginning of the day, I was saying, it was a little bit choppy. Take a look at the SPY. There was that opening candle, and then a little pop, then another red candle here. And what we were seeing though, is see these bottoming tails on the SPY. I mean, it was really trying to figure out which way to go. Then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but then there was a trend, a beautiful trend. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an hour and a half straight up. Now it's starting to basing a bit. But this early area where I got chopped out of a couple of things, and that's what can happen. Even though the things that I was in fact, take a look at, if I can just bring back CLS. This is what we were talking about in the room. I was pointing out that this is this is an alpha stock. This stock is trading on its own. While the SPY is doing this is still moving down. And that's the type of stock that you want to find. Stocks that basically are not beholden to what the overall market's doing. And typically, the stocks that are like that are the ones that have earnings or have some news, some catalyst. And that's what we try to focus in on, just to find the ones that, aren't going to just move up and down with the market, but kind of move on their own, be it up or down. All right, that is about it. I'll bring back the capture program. And so again, just want to remind you, the test drive starts May the 6th. The link will be in this email. And for $8.99, you can have 5 full trading days of trade ideas. That'll start May the 6th. That's Monday to Friday. All right. And also, if you're a standard subscriber, it's an opportunity for you to try our premium service out too. Okay. So there is that also. And you don't have to worry if you sign up. You're not put into a subscription afterwards. Once the trial is over, it's over. And of course, if you want to take out a subscription, we'll have a promo code for you, but you're not automatically put into a subscription. There's nothing for you to do once it's over. All right, everybody. I'll open the room again tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.